welcome everyone. It's time for more Nobody Wants to Die, and to the last episode is what you're welcome to, because this is going to be the final episode. No matter what happens, this is the final episode. For one, I'm tired of saying it's probably the final episode, and I do know that we are close to the end, so yes, that's one reason. The second reason is that it's Wednesday, and I do like starting new series on Sundays, so we're finishing this off today. Now, it might be that this is extremely close to the end. It might be that we are like just 10 minutes away from the end. I don't know. Could be 30 minutes, could be 1 hour or 30 minutes. I don't know, but it feels like we're very close. So, yes, indeed. Now, we, in the last episode, came to a conclusion, me and Sarah, which is that, alright, we have the murderer, so to speak. We know what the murderer has done, well, sort of at least. And the case has sort of gone cold again. The murderer is very good at hiding their tracks, basically. So what do you do then? Well, you go back in time and you try to figure out what the first case was, because the whole thing with Green and Kovalev, as well as the Red Room, well, I'll say that is part, I mean, that's Green as well. Everything is very, very nice and tidy. But that probably wasn't the case in the beginning. And somehow they figured maybe something to do with the train wreck. Yeah, and this is where things are getting a bit interesting, I think. And I have a few hypotheses about what the hell is going on. So what we've seen in here, apparently, you know, reconstructing time when you are the person remembering things is a bit of a problem. I'm not having a good time right now, or rather James is not having a good time, physically, that is. He has been coughing up a lot of blood, which is not a good sign, let's just say. But what we have seen are events that that did unfold on the train, where we, James, shot a lot of innocent people. And James obviously feels like, oh, this is not at all what happened, this is completely wrong, and thinks that the murderer somehow might be like interjecting memories into people, presumably at the same time as like synchro tests are done, maybe, potentially, I don't know, that could be it. And he thinks that now those things on the train, those did not happen. Now, here are a couple of things that I've been thinking about. Number one, what we have been told is that James and Seth, they were following a dealer. I would assume an alcohol dealer, because those seem to be like the boogeyman of this game. So yes, alcohol dealer. Now, they follow him onto a train, or at least James does. So the first question is obviously, why the hell do you pull a gun on a dealer in a crowded train? That doesn't make sense. It's a dealer. Like, yes, it's bad, but is it that bad that you need to shoot him down and in a crowd of people? That's a bit difficult to understand. And the thing that we haven't gotten to yet is the train crash. You follow a dealer onto a train, you shoot a lot of innocent people, and then the train crashes? When does that happen? In following a dealer on the run through a train, at what point does the whole thing crash? I hope that we get to see that, or like understand what the hell went on, or what went down. But I'm very curious as to why that happened, and how that was a result of the chasing of the dealer. So it is very likely, yes, that the thing that did happen is that James was the first victim of the murderer's ability to control people. Same as we have figured out that what happened to Green, and what presumably also happened to Kovalev. We haven't really talked about Kovalev all that much, more about Green, but I presume both of those were subjected to the control, if you would. So that's the first bit I've been thinking about. The second thing is, well, who's the murderer? I've been, you know, throwing out a few names here and there. Seth being one of them. I don't think Seth has come back from the dead and started murdering people. But we have a name. I've been mentioning the name quite a few times, and I'm now starting to think that this name is very likely to be the murderer, and that name is Jane Salma. This sort of elusive character all throughout this playthrough, because if you remember, the first time we even heard of her was when we saw the traffic cam pictures as a follow from the investigation of Green's apartment. She was seen with, I think, Park. So yeah, that was the first time. Then we went to the Icarus and we found her scarf, but not her. She was not there. So she did not die on the Icarus. Then we went to the Red Room, that's what we're calling it, and we found a nameplate for her, but she wasn't there either, as far as I remember at least. That's a bit mysterious. She's been on basically the two main crime scenes, so to speak. Green, the first one, he was very alone, you know, no other bodies there, but she was seen before that murder. Now, what also has gotten me a bit more interested in her is, well, first of all, we're saying that maybe the killer interjects themselves, or other memories, into the recipient via potentially synchro tests. Well, who would be performing synchro tests? Well, it would be a psychiatrist. What's Jane Salma? She's a psychiatrist. And not only that, but inside the locked safe, well, actually it wasn't locked when we came, but in the safe in Green's apartment, Sarah came up with a piece of evidence, which was a recording where Salma was talking to Green about synchronizations. And, of course, we also have the little thing, which is that Sarah, she has lent her body, rendered her body, her, like, original shell, I like that we call it shell and not body, but whatever, her original shell to Jane Salma. And what happened when we got here? Well, apparently Sarah is having some issues with her shell. Now, she didn't say her current shell or her old shell. That's interesting. What's also interesting is that when she rented out her shell, she placed a tracker on it. I mean, presumably, what she said, I think, is that maybe she, you know, anticipated shenanigans. But that's a bit precarious, isn't it? That the one that we are now, or at least I am, very much suspecting, has such close ties to Sarah. Now, exactly what those ties are, I'm not 100% sure. We've heard about Sarah and her ex-lover Taylor. Is there a relationship there? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I think that right now my top suspect is Jane Salma. I had an idea that maybe it was James that somehow did it, but we know now that the shooter, in the Red Room at least, was indeed Green, and Kovalev was the shooter and exploder, if you would, on the Icarus. So James would have to be very deluded to also be the person behind that and not know it. So I think we can count out James. Seth has indeed not, like, been around that much, and a lot of other people died on the Icarus, including Park, by the way. So it kind of just leaves Salma. But I'm also thinking that maybe it isn't just that easy, and I say that with regards to Sarah and the things that I just mentioned there. So we're bound to get some explanations in this episode, which I look forward to. Right, there we go. That's a bit of an extensive introduction. Let's start by looking at the thing over here, because I don't think I checked this before. No, I checked that. That was the shopping list. Right, so we don't really have more over here. It's just gonna be following the blood. Alright then, let's see here. So we fire up our UV gun. This now goes over here. Are we gonna be able to...
They lead to the third car.
Okay. I thought we weren't... Oh, right. I thought this was going to be the end, as a matter of fact, but no, we do have an ability to kick this thing. Bam! And we can get to the third card. Right, the story continues. I am very, very excited to understand how the hell this thing even crashed, with us indeed just following a dealer. It's very interesting. Decon Laundry, can't even talk. Decon Laundry. What do you decon? What's a decon? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. Let's just make sure that we don't miss anything. don't think we're... no. I don't think anything interesting is here, right? Door, not interesting. Right. So we're gonna do some more reconstruction, I'm gonna assume, maybe? Okay, that was very dramatic.
Are you ready? Why do you have to be so annoying?
That is also a thing I want to mention, which is that when we were in the Red Room, the way it played out with regards to the strangers, that he sort of intercepted mine and Sarah's conversation and started talking to me in my earpiece, which sort of, you know, okay, you're a bit techie, maybe that makes sense. Now, though, that's not the case. Now the murderer is talking to me inside my head. I'm not 100% sure what that means, right? But it's a damn sight weird. Okay, so we have more blood to follow. Let me just check things. We have Seth Hills, 1137. Seth. Okay. Relevance, maybe.
I recognize that car anywhere. Seth had a distinct style.
Oh, alright, Seth's car crashed into the train. Why the hell would you... Again, it's a dealer. Like, it's not like a murderer. Holy hell, people. Right, we have a couple of things. License plate for his car. Right, but why on earth would you do that, Seth? Like, what was the point of that? I suppose we're gonna find out, but there are definitely questions to be asked about James and Seth's actions here. Somehow this bouquet of flowers survived. That's fascinating. Well, it's a bit wilted, that's true, but okay. But yeah, what the hell went on down here? We're gonna say down, we're pretty high up, but you know what I mean. Right, UV lamp up. We get the footprints, etc. So
He got hit hard.
Someone got shot.
Why didn't he give up?
So at least one shot landed where it was supposed to land. That's a good job, James. We're not the sharpest shooter there.
The dealer was standing here somewhere. And bleeding. We'll try to reconstruct.
Uh-huh. Which we shouldn't, but we're continuing to do it anyway. Oh, bloody hell. So now we have a picture of the dealer. We didn't have it before. You're looking odd in a way. Very much like, let's say, an urchin, if you know what I mean. Or an orphan of Green's orphanages, maybe. So there we go, we're in me again. So
why did you take her from
me?
I don't know what's going on. Do you know who I work for? Names! Now! Lunatic!
Am I saying, that is to say in the past, that this dealer killed Rachel? Because I have been thinking about Rachel as well. Like, was she killed on when this happened too? I'm also wondering now, when I was talking about the crash and following the dealer, considering how we're recording this, no, I was about to say had the train already crashed, but no, because the second card that we started this episode in, that was sort of on its side, and that had not happened as far as I'm aware.
We'll work this out with the boss.
Uh-huh, there's Seth. So what happened with Seth? Why is his car inside here?
And we'll all die. Go ahead. But you're telling me one way or another. Who told you to sell Rachel the poison? What? Who? Who is he?
Okay. Now we're getting some answers. Now I understand why we were chasing the dealer. It was personal. James thinks. Well, I mean, it could be true that the dealer did sell poison to Rachel, or someone else sold poison to Rachel. It's just that Rachel was just another number in his books, so to speak. Okay, now that makes sense. Fair enough.
He doesn't know anything! A counter-terrorist team's on the way!
He's aiming at the car! Get the fuck out of here!
Are you crazy?
Okay, so he shoots Seth and Seth crashes into car.
I'll shoot him down! Why did you do that to Rachel?
Alright, we go back and forth. I like it.
I want names!
Why would I jump, Seth?
This was the last good day of your life.
Well, alright then, fella. Okay, so you shoot at Seth. Up. Okay, so yeah, you shoot at... Well, I was about to say the tire, but you don't have tires here. So you shoot at that. That is why that happened, okay? So it wasn't
I'm
like...
losing control!
It wasn't like Seth deliberately crashed into the train. Is that why it crashed then? Because that makes sense. So yeah, there we go. And there's some more blood. Lovely. Okay.
Come home.
What? No. No!
I'm not going in there with you. Our luck's run out.
No. I don't want to go in there!
Why not?
Why are you doing this?
You're dragging yourself to the grave.
What the fuck?
You don't understand how all of this has power over you.
Suddenly,
Relax
quick time
and
event.
accept the truth.
Suddenly, quick time event. Love it.
I'm
Okay.
tired of you being sorry. The world is tired to see you too.
Help me.
Why do you cling so hard to this pathetic life?
Fighting makes no sense. Give it up. I want to help you. Stop! Are you fucking crazy? Want to play with a knife? Do you?
Okay. No, we should probably not. So let's take it away.
We are cruel. And you're a sadist when you look at me like I can take away your pain.
Do you always have to make it difficult? Something good is finally coming to you.
Why did you do this to her? Why did you turn her against me?
Is that what you want to hear? My confession?
You motherfucker!
It's the only escape from the nightmare you are stuck in.
Okay, things are definitely getting weird. And this is a quite tricky. What do I just do? I don't just hold it. And I do seem to have like infinite time here, so that's that's at least something.
I saw in your eyes that you stopped believing in me. I let you down. For a moment, I even felt like I cared.
Help me! I don't have the strength anymore.
I'm sorry.
Please, step inside. Are you tired already? You lost a long time ago, James. You're a walking corpse.
I can feel your mind getting weaker by the minute.
You motherfucker.
You gave up a long, long time ago when you had everything. destroyed you. Stop hitting yourself.
James! James! I've been talking to you for 10 minutes! Give me a sign of life. Get in touch immediately. James! Hello? James, I need your help. Salma is, my body's in the middle of a riot and it's in danger. James, are you okay?
Yeah. But I'll regret this in the morning. I had a bad feeling about all this. A revolution is like an amputation. When it comes too late, it's sure to bring blood and pain. And as likely as not, little else.
Alright, let's just talk about what just happened. So, James had some issues with the reconstruction and suffered a bit of a mental disaster, if you would. So, the murderer obviously is inside of his own head right now, but what does that actually mean? Because as soon as Sarah, you know, was talking to us, there wasn't any murderer left, so to speak. How much of this is actually true? I do not right now know what the hell is going on, but Sarah now has mentioned that Salma is in a riot. So what does that mean, and what does that mean for us? I don't know, but we're gonna continue to see how this all ends.
James, where are you going?
Don't worry, I'm just below the park. I don't want to run into our friends in blue. I'm already flying over.
Close all airspace. I repeat, close the airspace over the park. Regroup on 57 and stop them from getting south. I will be there soon.
It's not an easy day to be a police chief.
It's not easy for anyone.
Green could not have picked a better epitaph for himself if he tried. A forest of fake trees that last forever without actually being alive. What exactly happened?
All I know is the mob ripped through the police cordon and attacked the rich folks at Green's celebration.
Okay, interesting. So Salma, how many lost? Oh, bloody hell.
Shit.
Did not get the time to answer that, huh? Cool. So we're going down.
James? Are you there? I've lost my vision. Talk to me.
Copy.
James! Oh, you're alive. You okay? Did you get hit hard? James, are you okay?
Think so. Had a hard landing. Report a police car crashed near me.
Did you literally run into one of our friends in blue?
There he is! Quick!
Report it! Someone's coming.
He's still breathing! The fucker's hiding!
Back up.
Get him!
One sec.
This guy doesn't have much time.
Shit. Don't do anything. You can't risk it right now.
And rip out his Icarite! Leave me alone! I'm police!
We know. We know.
Please! No! Look at this fucking coward!
Let's go.
No! No! Ah!
I'm here for me, okay? Not that time. I'm sorry, but no.
Police, drop your weapons! Freeze! Run!
They make it in time?
No.
At least you're okay.
What about Salma?
She got to the center of the riot. Now she's heading back. Head south and you'll run into her.
How fast is she moving?
Pretty fast and steady. I don't think she's hurt. We don't know if someone's after her.
All right then. So I can examine the
What I love about
thing.
this car is that on any given day, it always looks better than I do.
Absolutely. All right. Wow. Okay. Again, one of those situations where I could have clicked something, but I did not have the time because, well, we didn't run into the police so much as the police running into us, if you know what I mean. Now, is there anything? We don't have access to our tools, so don't think about that, and I assume that this is where we're going. Is it very close? Or rather,
an APB for a police car was sent out automatically.
Great.
It's very quiet for a riot, at least here. I could have helped the police officer, but I think that yes, indeed, we're here for me, not him. It's very sad, but still.
A great day for scrap dealers, not for anyone else.
Oh, you're so clever, James. So clever. Ooh, look at that as well. That is a lovely picture right there. Okay. Yep. Especially, am I not
The road's
here?
closed. Gotta go around it. But I see some kind of statue.
How big?
Pretty fucking big.
Great. Probably the Morai statue from Green's exhibit, where his farewell happened. Head towards it.
I'm trying.
Okay, but is there, before we continue, don't be too hasty here. Might be some more evidence, etc. I say evidence, but like something. I very much feel like we're just gonna move towards what we're supposed to move towards now. That is to say, the game doesn't really care too much more now about evidence gathering, etc. Yeah. Hey, for the love of God, James, that was a tiny, tiny jump. Good job. Okay. There's the statue.
I have to go through the park.
Please hurry.
Ah, there's the people. There's the riot. Okay, we have some indeed stuff going on. Right then, let's presumably go through here. Oh, that's just a bench, not a person.
Something keeps bugging me.
Have a lot of options.
Whose
here.
idea was it to say goodbye to Green here?
I don't know. Probably the city. It was the last exhibition he sponsored. Why does it matter?
I'm wondering if this could have been planned.
You think what's happened here is also part of the murderer's plan?
I mean, not necessarily false, actually.
Look, everything happens on the day of Green's funeral. And it all started with him.
Well, as far as paralyzing the city and causing chaos, well, it works.
But what was the goal? Or a step toward the goal?
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we did sort of allude to Green planning this himself, sort of almost sacrificing himself to end the system, which is a hypothesis I haven't really seen evidence of, or at least I don't think we've seen evidence of that. Not necessarily, at least. Apart from, you know, him realizing that maybe it doesn't actually work as well as he thought it would be working, maybe. But like this does not feel like a logical follow-up to that. But I suppose anything's possible still. So I do love the trees, even though there are obviously holograms. It's still very cool.
As if every shout, scream, and noise in this city cancel each other out. As if all of this was meaningless.
I mean, to a point, maybe it's a bit meaningless, who knows? Okay, well,
I can see the place where the ceremony was.
Great, head over there.
So are we gonna find Salma there, and she's gonna say, "Hello, James, I've been expecting you."
What did you say the statue was of?
Morai.
That explains a lot.
Morai were the goddesses of fate. All I know is that they watched over the life thread of mortals and gods.
How nice. I have to take a roundabout route to them. How's Salma?
Slowing down. She seems to be running out of strength.
Or getting in position. And also, Rachel.
Salma just sped up. I think she's running away.
Is this gonna be Rachel?
She's almost at the statue. Help her!
Yeah, chill out. Like, oh, this is a very cool shot right here, by the way. This is a very cool shot. Alright, we're getting into cutscene mode. Hello, police.
Damn it.
Kara? I couldn't believe when the system spat out your name, and you just happened to be in the middle of this shitstorm.
Well, ooh, some locked answer here. This FN message on you, I need your help, Jane Salma. I don't think it's so much on him, necessarily. So let's say Jane Salma.
Listen, I need your help. Jane Salma's in danger.
What are you doing? Don't get him involved.
The famous psychologist, Jane Salma? What the fuck have you got to do with her? Wait a minute. She was taking care of Green, right?
I need to get her out of here.
You've been screwing with the case this whole time? After I told you to drop it? Of fucking course you couldn't. You are under arrest.
Boss.
Damn you. I don't have time for this anyway.
Okay. Unexpected.
Watch out! A car! Fuck!
Say something! Fuck! This better just be a bad connection. Please speak to me. She needs your help.
How am I alive? Well, so it's barely is the answer. Alright, then let's go and get our conclusion, because I think that is indeed what we're getting at here. And it's gonna be Salma, isn't it? Yes. Oh, we're not feeling too great, are we?
Can you hear me? Head to the statue.
I'm going.
Save her, please. It's really close now.
You are a bit too invested in this woman, Sarah, I wanna say. I mean, yes, it's your body, but like... You feel a little bit too invested.
She must be getting tired. She's walking around the statue.
I don't think it's tired, but we'll see.
James, stop moving.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Do you see her? She should be out there somewhere. If they got her, just please tell me. Find her.
The way that she's very, very almost tearful here. Her ex-lover Taylor. Did she rent her body to Taylor? I don't know. Just throwing things out there at this point.
She must be somewhere straight ahead. Can you see her? Is she okay?
I don't know yet, but I'll find her.
Oh, hello.
There she is.
Shit! Don't shoot! I was sent by...
Too late! She belongs to me!
Uh-huh. What the hell is going on? Salma Simpson, let her go. How are you doing this? What do you want from me? Yes, Salma, I don't think she's innocent, but maybe she is. Maybe she's also being controlled now. Okay. What do you want from me exactly?
What do you want from me?
From you! Not a thing. You were just an accident. But you get points for determination. But you've been completely useless.
Who the hell is this person? Is it green? Right now I do not understand. So, but okay. Let's see if he wants to talk a bit.
How the fuck do you take over these bodies?
What's everyone got in common? From the lowest levels to the highest? Give up? Tess. 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 Synchro Tess.
I mean, you didn't really answer the question, but sure. What about Salma? We could say that she's innocent. I'm not 100% sure she is, but she might be.
Salma is innocent! Let her go!
Salma knew the darkest secrets of this world, and she didn't raise a finger. She did nothing about it. Nothing! You deserve each other!
Okay, now I get it a little bit about Salma. Even though she's been elusive, from the murderer's perspective, she is very much in on it. Which is what he has alluded to, yes. Alright. So, were you working together? Are we talking about you and Salma then, maybe?
Were you working together? How long have you had control of her body?
If we were working together, you wouldn't have stood a chance. She fought it a long time, but in the end, I won.
But where is he? I don't see him. Okay, so thanks to having her in control, that is how the murderer got close to Kovalev Green. I mean, that makes sense, yes.
You used her? For what? To get close to Kovalev and Green?
The other way around. I got to Salma through them.
Okay, again, not understanding, I think. Alright then, so yeah, we can highlight the fact that it's not Salma's actual body, so to speak. Well, it is right now, but you know what I mean.
This body doesn't belong to Salma, but to someone I fucking care about!
It wasn't supposed to be a secret? I listen to you all the time. Your liaison officer, no different from the rest. She deserves to be punished like the rest. But you don't have the guts.
Don't have the guts to do what then? Why would Sarah deserve to be punished? I don't understand. This is going over my head. Shouldn't you be focusing on bigger goals? Is it about me or Sarah? It probably isn't. So let's just go with the bigger goals one.
A pseudo-revolutionary like you shouldn't be focusing on bigger goals?
Who said I'm not doing exactly that? Over the years, I've watched people look away, go blind. But thanks to Salma, I'll have access to the minds of millions, and I'll get anyone who props up this rotten world. I'm gonna make sure the fire of justice burns it clean!
How many innocent people will you sentence to death or to the bank?
The end justifies the means.
Alright, but yeah. Okay, but then what?
So you'll get your revenge and burn everything to the ground. Then what? A psycho like you's gonna replace it with a brave new world? Fat fucking chance!
Mortality will give us meaning again. And I'll take the poison last.
How about we reverse the order? I put a bullet in you, then you can have your poison.
Okay. I can say come out. Did you kill Rachel? Yeah, what about Rachel? Was that you?
Last question. Did you poison my wife?
She lost the will to live long before that. I just helped her. Freed her.
Now I'm gonna set you free, fucker! Get out!
You wouldn't dare. We both know it.
What the... What's...
You wouldn't be able to pull the trigger anyway.
So now he's talking in us again. Let's fight it, obviously.
Life smoldering in it.
Okay, one more
Mind
time. A little bit easier on this occasion.
Warped by traumas, psychoses.
More difficult now. A little bit, at least.
Time to end this, James.
Oh, do I want to shoot? I did not shoot. Did not have much time to react there.
Stop fighting. Is it so hard for you to understand all of this?
Okay. Might be that I actually
been
couldn't.
living a stolen life.
Super
For
quick.
what?
Or super...
To let everyone down?
For the love of God. That is difficult. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I need to go into, like, special mode here? It's bloody hell, that was difficult. Also, again, it might be that I wasn't supposed to be able to do it. Maybe?
You should be thanking me.
Okay, grab the gun. Speedy, speedy, speedy. There we go. Shoot! Oh, you didn't have to click a lot of times. Is that Rachel? Oh, is that Rachel? If that's Rachel, I'm gonna be very sad. I'm gonna be very sad.
James?
Okay, well, I can say forgive me, which I should.
Forgive me. I had to stop him. He was taking a joyride in your body.
No, please. Not my body. It's all I have. Why?
And we're back at the beach, but we're, well, actually I say but, we're starting here instead of further out. Can we reach her on this occasion? Maybe. Can we fight it?
Rachel! Rachel!
Alright. What's the downloading voicemail thing? Hello?
I dragged my feet calling for a long time. I knew you wouldn't pick up, obviously. but it still wasn't easy. Bits and pieces of our last conversations haunt me at night. I still can't put them together. I believe that you had your reasons. I have to believe it. I tried to find something out from Salma, but she completely cut herself off and removed the Sonin GPS tracker. I thought it was over for me. Until one day some bigwigs in suits came in here. I shot one of them. Stupid misunderstanding. Just like with you. I didn't think Salma would send anyone. She arranged for a body exchange and transferred the payment. And because of the riots, no one even bothered to question me. So I finally had a bit of luck. If I just do it once or twice more, I'll have enough money to get Taylor out. I'll fight for her. Just like you'd fight for Rachel. Take care, partner.
Alright then, so that was the end. But I'm assuming that was my end, because I didn't shoot Salma the first time and got shot instead. Because this feels like the bad ending, to some degree. Not only because I literally do not understand exactly what the hell is going on. Was it so easy as, indeed, just some sort of pseudo-revolutionary, as we call them, just wanting to topple the system, and that was it? And James, Kara and Rachel was just, you know, pieces that was in the way, so to speak, just nuisances to get rid of, and that was it. Feels like there is a different ending where you get a bit more resolution than this, ending up in the memory bank, because bloody hell, that was a bit sad. But alright then. That's the end of the game, and what do I think about this game? I like it. It was a good story, even though I had a bit of a hard time understanding it. Now, would I have wanted this to be a game more like, let's say, LA Noire, where you have a slightly more open world, and you can move around, and you can talk to a lot of people and stuff like that? Yes, I would. This was obviously a slightly easier way to create a game, I suppose. But what I really hope, and this is something that I think said something about at the beginning of the series, which is that since it's such a short game, maybe, just maybe, they might open up more stories in the same world, because it's a really cool world, and I think it would be a bit wasted if this is the only thing they do. So I really do hope that they might do, like, more cases. Doesn't have to be James, could be someone else. But just more stuff going on in this world. I mean, obviously the story here was quite grand in the scheme of things. So, yes. Oh, hello. There is some Swedes here. I like it. So anyway, that was this game, and I indeed enjoyed this very much. I liked it was a bit shorter as well. That was also kind of nice. I think I did a little bit okay with understanding what was going on, but I could have done better, I suppose. So there you go, that was Nobody Wants to Die. I hope you enjoyed watching me play it as much as I enjoyed playing it. And indeed, on Sunday we start a new game. I'm not going to say much about that, but just be sure to be on the lookout for that when it comes. I hope you will be a bit intrigued by what we will be playing then. For now though, this has been Ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.